Hello, this is the Complicated Fellow. Welcome to the ninth episode of How It Could Have Been Better. Today I am going to talk about Shivaay, a Hindi action thriller movie released in 2016. It is directed by Ajay Devgan and starring himself as Shivaay with Erika Kaar, Sayesha Saigal, Abigail Eames, Markus Ertelt and Vir in supporting roles. It is a bad movie to be honest. It is about a man who goes on a battle against the human traffickers in Bulgaria when his daughter gets kidnapped by them. The movie is inspired from 2008 movie Taken, directed by Pierre Morel and starring Liam Neeson. The setup of the movie is really absurd and completely nonsensical. The main problem with the movie is the main protagonist of the movie, Shivaay. I do not like his character. He feels arrogant and not at all charming, but I do like his profession as a tourist guide and mountaineer. I just wish they have done some research so the mountaineering part could be authentic and does not look like a cartoon. Lord Shiva has this dichotomy. As Bholenath he is gentle, who is easily pleased, and as Rudra he is the destroying force of nature. I like it if they have given some layers of Bholenath into Shiva's character. I would also like to add Parvati into the story as she completes Shiva. She could be played by Sonakshi Sinha as she can do some action, rather than Sayesha Saigal who looks too young for that part. Parvati is a teacher in the local school. She used to live in the city, but after falling in love with Shiva, she now lives in this little mountain town. They have a teenage daughter. Let's call her Divya. Some scene should be there to establish how compassionate and funny she is. So when she gets kidnapped, the audience would be concerned for her safety. There can be a touching scene added where Divya looks after another kidnapped girl. Shiva's appearance would be little unkempt with beard. He would have long mane-like hair which he tied in a ponytail or a bun and sports a hat. He loves to smoke pots, but since Parvati hates those, he has to do that in hiding. A funny scene can be added about this. Now, the question is why Shiva would go to Bulgaria. Let's say he rescues a man who is a resident of Bulgaria and he insists on visiting his family there. Or one of Parvati's cousins is getting married in Bulgaria and she asks her to come to her wedding that they could not refuse. I do not like the fact that they did not include a good Bulgarian person in the movie. Going to a country to shoot and not including a single good person from there is not nice. So I would like to add Erika Kaar, who is actually a Polish actress, as Olga to play a Bulgarian police officer. She is working on the case of human traffickers who is facing a problem with Captain Nikolai, played by Markus Ertelt, in respect to the case. There can be a scene where Parvati gets really furious when she comes to know that Shiva has lost their daughter to the kidnappers. And another scene should be added where Shiva and Parvati both beat up some bad guys together. Here Parvati takes a bullet hit which is meant for Shiva. She is sent to the hospital and Shiva is taken to the police station on Captain Nikolai's order. There Shiva creates havoc. In this mayhem, his dress gets torn up and Olga sees the tattoo on his body. She has some knowledge about Hindu mythology through Vir's character, who is her friend and a hacker. Olga bows before him and tells him that his wife is fine, and Shiva finally calms down. Later, Olga helps him navigate around the place and track down the traffickers. The kidnapping scene of Shiva's daughter is supposed to be an emotional and dramatic scene, but the execution is ridiculous. The camera movement, the use of CGI and slow motion make that scene really jarring. It would work just fine with the shaky cam and fast cuts like the Bond movies. So this is it. This is how Shiva could have been better. If you like this episode, share it with your friends. Feel free to write your thoughts below. Tell me which movie you want me to do next. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thank you for your time.